Alright, I'm going to try something new, so I'm going to teach you how to make some bread. So here you see me putting in the flour and the other flour. I'm using two kinds of flour so that it's a combination of white and darker bread. I really like that combination, so yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Next, I'm going to put in the olive oil, oh no, the water, yeah, there goes the water. Then now I'm going to put in the olive oil. I'm gonna show you just normal olive oil. And then the yeast. And we're going to do the yeast first because, and then we're going to add a little bit more flour because the yeast and the salt, they may not combine because otherwise it's not going to rise very well. So yeah, this is the yeast. Now I'm putting in some more flour. And then I'm gonna stir it first because I forgot to put the salt in. But then after that I'm going to put in the salt. So I'm gonna stir it now. There's also not enough water in it yet, but I'm going to add that afterwards. So there comes the salt. Well, okay. So now we put the salt in, we're going to stir a bit, and then we're going to add a little bit more water so that it can form a nice dough. So yeah, mix, mix, mix. I'm going to fast forward a little bit later on because it's taking a little while, because you have to knead the dough very well so that the parts of the flour can do a thing. They can come loose from each other so that they can be more light and that they can form a nicer bread. So yeah, first you need to stir a little bit, and then now I'm going to use my hands. And then I'm going to, now you see it's going faster because it takes a little while. A little bit more water, and then just knead it very well. And then when it's ready, when it's forming a nice ball, you can pick it out of the bowl and roll it onto the table. That's a little bit easier. And then you massage it for a little bit. So yeah, that it can form a nice bread. And then after I did this, we're going to let it rest for like, it's varies a little bit for like 20 to 30 minutes. And then now it's rested 40 minutes. I only did 20 here because I did not have that much of time. Then I'm going to put it on the table and I'm going to knead it a little bit more because that's how you make bread. You need to knead it a little bit more so that now it has risen a little bit, and now you have to put the air that's formed out of the bread, and then you need to let it rise again so that it can form a nice bread. So I really like doing this. It's it's calming, it's very interesting. It's just you're using your hands, you're busy. I like it. Now I'm going to let it rest for another 40 minutes, and then I'm going to make cuts in it so that it looks like bread, more like a bread, and then I'm going to put it in the oven, which you will see later on in the video. I'm telling you, it needs to rest for 40 minutes. So it's resting. And then I'm taking it out. Yeah, like right now. Yeah, and there it is. There's the bread. The moment we've all been waiting for. Now I'm cutting in the bread so it forms nicely like a bread. Okay, so now I'm making the cuts like I said I was going to. And now it's ready for the oven. So here you see me putting it into the oven. on 220 degrees for about 30 minutes, and then another 10 minutes on a lower degree, like 160. Here you see the bread baking. And here the bread is ready, so you see it's nice. It has a nice color, it has a nice texture. You will see that in a bit. I was just, yeah, trying to get the best look, and now I'm cutting it, and that's the bread. I hope you enjoyed it.